10 days have already passed without any suspicious activity. How much longer do I have to keep watch? With a hint of frustration in its tone. It responds to itself, The creature then observes a figure in a sect uniform approaching, commenting, "Isn't that the Ching Cheng sect uniform?" As the figure nears the building, it notes, "Someone's here from the Tang clan family." Zooming in for a closer look, the creature identifies, "Ah, I see. That person is their first young lady, Tang Yu Jin. Since she's the daughter of the Namgung wife, there's bound to be some scheming should the two meet." With a tone of hope it muses, "A daughter. I hope that child is safe and sound." Finally, the creature, showing worry, exclaims, "Oh my, now isn't the time." The small creature resolves, "I'll get on the junior lord's good side and ask for a favor." As it watches a figure approach a grand building with traditional architecture. Small creature thinks, "Do you fully intend to push a dagger into your mother's heart?" Gyu Jin speaking to his mother. "It would still be nothing compared to the number of times you've hurt Wen Hui. And this time, you've ordered his confinement and fasting." Matriarch responds, "You do not have to worry about that. Right now, someone has his back and is secretly providing for him." Gyu Jin challenges the matriarch with a fiery tone. "Do you think that's any reason to treat him like that?" Her voice filled with anger and disbelief. The Gyujin, standing in a dramatic red backdrop, responds with a sneer. "I'm sure you didn't even know he had someone's backing. Were you planning to get him killed?" The matriarch retorts. "Why are you making such a fuss over a mere bastard son? And you still call yourself a child born of my own flesh and blood? Bastard son this, bastard son that? You haven't changed a bit, mother." Gyu Jin then declares a decision, "I will have no choice but to reveal the truth." Suddenly, matriarch intervenes, Wait a moment, just a moment, Jin." Trying to halt the conversation. But Gyujin left the building. Matriarch sits quietly, talk himself. Her righteousness has been her weak point ever since she was little. But it's gotten worse after entering the Qingcheng section. How will she receive the position of successor when she's acting like that? The small creature watching everything and remarks, How do I report this?" Creature continue, "This family is a dysfunctional one?" Matriarch, "Everything is that bastard son's fault," expressing her frustration. The matriarch, with a dismissive tone replies, "There's no need to wait for the Dark Sovereign's visit." The matriarch wonders aloud, "Is someone out there? I'm heading out." As it moves, creature muses, "An outing because of the junior lord? Oh no." The creature then observes, "I'm certain she's leaving to meet a sorcerer. It's already been 10 days since I've engraved the summoning order mark on the tavern, but there's been no reaction at all." The scene shifts to show a Tang Gon and Tang Wenhui moving swiftly through a courtyard. He continues, "Even in Julong County, the demon-worshipping divine fire sect's contact should have had the deployment information. Either the contact withdraw, or they can't act freely because of some restriction. It's clear that the situation isn't good for either side." Wenhui, feeling the urgency, thinks, "I need to hurry and become stronger." Tang Gon. Sigh. "Good job, I see you're good at imitating the weapon art as well." Tang Wenhui respond, "Are you still upset?" Tang Gon. "For a person of the Tang clan to learn weapon arts before the assassination and poison arts." Tang Wenhui reflects on the situation. These Tang clan bastards are so narrow-minded. Showing its frustration. Tang Wenhui remarks, "This dispersing flower technique is also a martial art of the Tang clan." He continues, "That's why it's separated into parts like this." Tang Gon, looking thoughtful, says, "You've already noticed?" indicating he's aware of someone's perception. Tang Wenhui responds with a light tone, "I'm not your amazing student who learns 10 things when you teach one." Tang Gon suggests, "How about learning some humility?" He explains, "Because many sects try to express the understanding of martial arts in forms. The movements of a signature technique often end up unnecessarily complex. However, the Tang clan is famous for their assassination technique and poison arts. Two martial arts that make use of tools. Therefore, the Tang clan's martial arts have broken their signature technique into parts. So that no matter what tool was used up, they could move to the next tool. Therefore, while the Tang clan's martial arts are far from flamboyant, they make up for it in practicality." Wenhui speaks. "Of course, the Tang clan's weapon system is the basis for successful assassination and effective poison usage. But Master's Heavenly Demon's 9 weapon system is also a signature technique that's broken into parts. The Tang clan's weapon art system may come in useful when using the Heavenly Demon's 9 swords. A figure is shown against a dark, mysterious background. With the narration, it could allow me to focus on the demon's 9 swords which I can only fight with more effectively." Tang Wenhui apologizes. "I'm sorry to the instructor, but the assassination and poison arts will have to wait. In a tense moment, Tang Gan asks, "What are you scheming now?" Showing suspicion or curiosity. Tang Wenhui replies, "You know they said that Lady Gu Jin has arrived." The scene concludes with Tang Gan reacting, "Ah, Tang Gui Jin, the two of you are close, right?" Tang Wenhui. Scene shift to showing flashback. Tang Gui Jin, smiling warmly, stands beside Tang Wenhui. As the narrative voice explains, his older sister and the only person in the Nine Dragons brunch family who treated Tang Wenhui like family. She was firmly engraved in Tang Wenhui's residual thoughts as family, emphasizing the deep bond. A scene shows Tang Wenhui in a serene setting, with the narration, "Even after becoming Tang Wenhui, I've received multiple letters from her. They were full of worries and affection." Tang Gan hopeful sentiment is shared. "I hope Tang Gui Jin will have an okay relationship with my Tang Wenhui." However, Tang Wenhui suggests, "I plan to become mortal enemies with Nam Gung Sanyang. Will she remain on my side?" Revealing his intentions and concerns. Tang Gan responds, "Today you have to go around greeting the elders in the clan. I shall return tomorrow." Tang Wenhui, looking determined, says, "I suppose so," showing his acceptance of the situation. Wenhui adds, "It will be difficult to do that." Tang Wenhui then suggests, "Then I should hurry up with my business before elder sister arrives." Finally, Tang Gan asks, "Is it the thing you will be starting from tomorrow?" Seeking clarification on the plan. Tang Wenhui, with a confident grin, declares, "Start." "But I've already done it." Scene shift to unknown figure, looking at the servant and speaks. "So you have restlessly stuck to the pill creation method for 10 days. Yes," seeking confirmation. The servant confirms, "Yes, you are absolutely correct." The figure acknowledges with, "Good work," praising the servant's efficiency. The servant responds with gratitude, "Thank you," showing appreciation. The figure then addresses someone named Mu Yong. Mu Yong, calling out to them. He continues, "Do I just have to take care of him?" Asking for clarification on his role. Mu Yong replies, "Yes, as you wish," giving Mu Yong the freedom to proceed. Mu Yong explains, "Since he's been consuming madness poison for 10 days straight, I'm sure it's completely filled his system. Even if the guy's backer noticed and tries to detoxify him, it will be difficult to fully recover before Dark Sovereign's visit. We sent Tang Gan as an instructor for appearance's sake, but he's putting a surprising amount of effort into teaching. But even I took 8 whole days to learn the shadow steps froms. No matter how much that bastard son tries to rampage, I'm sure he'll barely be able to learn one form before Dark Sovereign visits," expressing concern over potential threats. The issue is elder sister. Mu Yong, with a serious expression, talk himself. "I heard that as soon as she got here, she got into a huge fight with a mother." Mu Yong reflects. "There may be a setback in our current plans, Mu Yong. Once she turns 30, she should become the official successor of the Nine Dragons branch family. But she has too much sympathy to become the Tang clan's branch family leader." Tang Gu Jin is shown looking out into the sunset, with the narration, "She didn't learn the clan's martial arts and immediately left for the Qingcheng sect. Despite all that, she is still the Nine Dragon branch family's successor," reaffirming her position. Mu Yong, with a confident smirk, muses, "The Nine Dragon branch family's successor, it should have been me, right?" A figure speak, "Young Master Yu Chang. A letter has arrived from the White Pavilion." He comments, "The White Pavilion? Sent them in?" The servant, holding letter, says, "Young Master, Yu Chang. It's young Wenhui's letter, that is period." He, looking intrigued, asks, "Why are you handing it over already?" Showing his curiosity. He shouts, "Tang Yu Chang, let's throw hands, fucker." "Ha, is the madness already taking effect? This goddamn bastard." Mu Yong, with a fierce expression, react, "No wait. It could be a plan set up by his backer. It could have a contraption that released poison that caused me to lose myself in anger." Once the letter opened, revealing the strategic use of anger. Mu Yong is shown handling the letter. It is something easily available within the Tang clan, indicating the accessibility of the contraption. Mu Yong continue, "There's no special contraption." "Huh? So it's simple provocation." Tang Wenhui, with a serious expression, states, "I wish to reforge the awkward friendship we have had as brothers." He continues, "Let us release any pent-up bad blood like martial artists, through a spar." Mu Yong, looking at the servant, thinks, "Seems like he's trying to use some sort of trick. I need to turn that guy into my stepping stone in front of the Dark Sovereign and use that as fertilizer for my meteoric rice." He then instructs, "Tell him that I have received his letter and his suggestion, but that I reject the duel." The servant responds, "Yes. Understood." 1 hour later, a letter written with the word "scared" with a smirk, comments, "Haha, that guy must be in a hurry. He will likely continue to send letters from the White Pavilion." The scene shifts to next morning, another letter with scared, written on wall. Muyong, with a commanding presence, instructs, "Someone go and tell the White Pavilion." He then declares with intensity, "Tomorrow at noon. Second training ground." In a fierce tone, Muyong shouts, "I shall gladly shove his head into the shit pit." The servant, "Deliver massage to Wunhui," is what he ordered to be delivered, reflecting on Muyong's commands. Wunhui responds, "Is that so? Why'd he play hard to get if he was going to accept anyways?" Tangon responds, "How exactly do you think that I have an idea of what you did?" hinting at his awareness of the other's actions. Wunhui continues, "My dear younger brother, how will he become a successor with such little patience?" Tang Wunhui, with a smirk, replies, "Anyways, you're not going to stop me, right?" Showing confidence in his own plans. Tangon, with a sly grin, says, "Why would I? The most entertaining fight to watch is about to happen," showing his anticipation for the upcoming conflict. Tang Wunhui, with a fierce look, responds, "Right. So shall I begin butting heads with my dear little brother? Just enough to not kill him though."